13.5 to 14 mile loop up to some arches. So should be a good full day trekking. We're all nice and fresh right now. We're gonna be hot and sweaty and gross by the time we're done. We're just talking about how cool it would be to see all this stuff. You know, it used to be water. We'd be walking on the edge of a lake thousands of years ago. Thousands upon thousands of years ago. Pretty sweet. Just how much the climate does change. Sure, probably a little bit of man, but a lot of nature. Oh yeah. Weird.
Is that a building in the rock?
It is, dude. So you guys can't see it on frame.
Oh, there's another one over there too.
Yep. Oh yeah, there's like houses. People have built into the rock over here. Cool. Along this. A couple buildings, not like, you know, ancient, like now. We're lost, guys. We're so screwed. No, there's like 6 different little trails we're seeing here, so we're trying to figure it out. Pro edition of All Trails is boss. So because look at this. Just look at it.
Let me just look at it real quick.
Could you look at it?
Can I look at it right now?
Would you look at it, please?
I'm just gonna look at this.
Okay, so this is why GPS helps. That sign is incorrect. The map showed us going off trail completely. No even trail over there. So that's a dead trail. And so we're trying to figure it out on what we do. Unless, is that how we get down to that lower trail? So we got down into the ravine where we are now, down below. Showed a creek bed maybe on GPS, but it's all dried up. But even if you didn't have that, it'd be pretty obvious because the vegetation around here gets a lot bigger. Up above, it was all scrub. You know, we're getting a lot more juniper bushes, stuff that's like twice as tall as me. So if you are gonna find water and you needed to, this would definitely be like the spot to look. You're out here. But there's none. There's a creek, probably dried up. We're late season. Maybe if I dug, how deep, Mike, do you think I would dig if I'd find water?
Definitely 3 feet.
Are you just being sarcastic or are you being for real?
Probably. I have no idea.
I don't have any idea either.
I would just dig until the water showed up.
Right. Be like, come on, water, come. But there's definitely moisture. I mean,
yeah.
Here's some. So I mean, this would be a good spot to try. You know, in certain little patches. Awesome. Gorgeous. So this is a very, very good trail. I'm liking it a lot. It is hard though. It's rated as hard on all trails. There's definitely some finagling. We just went on another little jaunt about 100 yards and realized it wasn't the right trail. No markers. There were 2 definitely designated trails. But we felt like we weren't going the right way, and so we checked GPS and we're like, oh yeah, this ain't right. So I love this, man. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh my gosh. What do you think? This is it? Look at that. Wow. What do you think, kids? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, I would definitely, if you're gonna do Rattlesnake Arch, get a GPS or get a map that's very clear of this area. There are so many little like offshoots. Stuff is not super well marked except at huge major intersections, but there's so many little intersections with these little feeder trails. You're like, which way? Which way do I go? 3 times now we've had to check the GPS and we would have possibly gone a different direction just because it's kind of confusing. But it's sweet. Okay, so we just had to scramble it basically down that rock face. There's a trail, but it's gonna be interesting to get back up. But Mikey found some water, just a little bit, but look at that. If you had to,
Chocolate milk.
boom, better than no water. That's a good telltale sign. Those cottonwoods, aspen trees, nice. Yeah, this is, I bet you this is going pretty good in the summer or in the spring. Hey folks, hey Mike, where are we going?
Going up there
Sweet.
somehow. It's pretty cool.
Billy Goat's gruff. Didn't know that that's what I was gonna have to do today. This is so bomb though.
Fun trail.
I love the ecosystem down there in that little creek bed area we just went through. Okay. I think that's the last incline. Getting warm now, about 12:30, I think. Yeah, 12:30. We started all the way down there. Basically like an 80-story staircase. But this view is gorgeous. We're close. Oh man, I got to the first one. Right in there. Whoa. And that's this view behind us, this huge canyon. So sweet. I can barely see you. Wave. There you go. So cool. So just ran into some folks. They said there's a few more. And we got probably about half a mile or so left. All the way to the end, so we're gonna go. Thought that was it. Holy cow. Okay. Well, we took our little break underneath the arch. So that was fun. Got re-energized. We've gone 7.2 miles and now we're gonna turn around and do it all over again. So again, right around here, you basically have to get on all fours and crawl up the mountain. And we got all the way up to that ridgeline. Whoops, if I could show. So we went up that in the morning, just came down it. Good job, guys. It's pretty intense. Okay, going up that now. Up and down, up and down. Yeah, if you don't like heights and up and downs, don't do this trail. Lift, Mike, lift. So we're 11.8 miles in. And dehydration's starting to set in.
I don't think we're gonna make it home.
No, indefinitely. The sun takes it out of you. I'm ready to be done. But I want to hear from you guys. What do you do to psych yourself up on a hike and just keep trucking when you know you got a couple more miles? We got like 3 miles left. For me, my mind goes to blank sometimes. I just focus on one step in front of the other. Maybe a project that I need to get done, I'll just focus on it. Or sometimes I'll just think about what my wife and kids are doing. Or again, nothing. A big vastness of nothing. Jordan, what do you do?
I like focusing in on food.
Nice.
What I'm gonna enjoy after the hike. Tasty treat.
Mikey.
Nice cold drink.
Nice.
Something that's gonna refresh.
I've got pineapple flavored coconut water at the car in the cooler. I'm excited for that. What do you do? Keep yourself going when your legs want to quit. So we're close. Trying to get there by 5, we'll see. It's 4:15. So normally on a trail like this, going this far, I would want like boots, and preferably if it was gonna be rocky, which I was kind of like, probably won't be, which it really wasn't, a shank. So I have some lightweight boots, but I've been kind of trying to thin the herd on my shoes so I can do some winter testing on some boots and stuff. So just didn't have a big selection this year. So I decided to go with these Merrell trail runners. Not vibranium soles, no shank. I use them mostly just for kicking around town or like a quick jog, or maybe working out in the gym or something. Got good tread. Hope you guys can see that. But I wasn't sure, 14 miles. I mean, that's a lot. How would my feet be feeling after that much? And they're doing okay. I don't really think there would be that much of a difference between this and if I had some super high-tech boot and or like shoe. Maybe slight better support. But that's because this trail, lots of sand, loose dirt, some rocks here and there, but nothing like when we're hiking on the Rocky Mountains. So what do you guys use if you're gonna do a decent hike? Are you a boot person? Are you a running shoe person, trail shoe person? What type of person are you, and do you have a type of shoe that you'd like me to maybe test out on trails like this? Put a comment below. You see this face? This is I'm glad to be over face. No, it was an awesome hike, but man, I'm wiped. I know the guys are wiped. We are back at the car. Jordan, yell off the mileage.
14.4 miles.
There you go. And Mike, what did the trail elevation say overall?
Elevation gain 2,500 feet.
25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up and down, up and down.
Yep, and some sketchy side crawling parts. But man, it was a epic adventure. Now we're gonna go get some beverages, get something to eat, cool off. Rattlesnake Arches, totally worth it. That's basically the main reason we came out to Grand Junction. That, and it was the warmest place to camp. Totally worth it. But man, just be ready for that heat. And just the intensity of the sun. I mean, it wasn't really that hot. I think I'll check, but I think it was supposed to be like 80 something today, which isn't too bad. I mean, I think I'm feeling a little bit more wiped out than I did when we went over the Continental Divide last year and did like 18 miles or whatever that was, 17 miles, with at least the same amount of elevation gain, if not more. So I think it's just being in that direct sun all day, no breaks, and at that temperature. So thanks for joining us on the hike.